multi-millionaire, tougher than Nigerian hair. My criteria compared to your career just isn't fair. I'm a venereal disease, like a menstrual bleed through the pencil and leak on the sheet of the tablet in my mind. Cause I don't write shit, cause I ain't got time. Cause my seconds, minutes, hours go to the almighty dollar in the almighty power of that chopper. Sister, brother, son, daughter, father, motherfucker, copper. Got the Maserati dancing on the bridge. Pussy poppin', tell the coppers, ha ha ha. You can't catch them, you can't stop them. I go by them goon rules. If you can't beat them, then you pop them. You can't man them, then you mop them. You can't stand them, then you drop them. You pop them, cause you pop them like Uncle Randy Bacham. Motherfucker, I'm ill. Yeah.
Here we go, turn it up, let it start. From block to block, the snatching hearts and jacking marks. And the pump police, stay up.
好，现场所有球迷朋友，大家好，大家午安。现在请两队的球员来暂停练习，我们的开场即将在3分钟之后正式开始，请再稍待一会。感谢各位球迷朋友，也谢谢球员们，谢谢。
来，麻烦请双方球员停止练习，我们本场是精彩的开场活动要来正式展开。All the player please stop playing. Thank you. 麻烦两队球员停止赛前练习，回到球员预备席。我们本场次的精彩开场活动要来正式展开，谢谢 ，Thank you。现场所有的球迷朋友，大家午安，大家好！我是洋基工程的应援团长 Abby。
大家好，我是洋基工程的 MC 木源。以及呢，在我们身后就是呢，我们洋基工程最可爱、最帅气、最讨人喜欢，背号99号的吉祥物约克亚。 队的主场，跟着我们一起登上了洋基方舟，一起航向全新的梦想航道。
没有错，在这个历史的主场开幕周，我们为大家带来最香最美的女神主场周，满满的主场活动以及相当丰富的游戏赠品，欢迎所有的球迷朋友，全家大小一起来享受我们为大家准备最棒最放的主场。Go Yankey Art！
没有错，那么在今天一开始要先来跟大家隆重的介绍一下呢，我们洋基工程篮球队的领队刘世元领队，耶！欢迎各位。同时呢，我们要感谢现场所有的贵宾朋友们，谢谢你们的莅临，谢谢。那另外呢，在我们洋基工程篮球队呢历史性的第一个赛季，除了要感谢现场所有球迷朋友们的支持之外呢，我们要更感谢的就是我们新竹市政府大力的来支持呢我们洋基工程篮球队。那我们新竹市政府呢长期推广支持各项的体育活动，力求呢要将我们的新竹市打造为科技乐活的宜居城市。我们用最热情的掌声来谢谢我们的新竹市政府，好吗？谢谢。
同时，谢谢新竹市政府之外呢，也要感谢洋基工程并肩合作支持台湾篮球发展的所有赞助伙伴们。感谢，因为有你们赞助伙伴，所以才会让洋基工程更有力量、更有梦想，一起乘着方舟持续向前进步。而接下来呢，准备好各位的手机、相机，可以准备打开录影功能了。接下来要迎接的就是万众瞩目、最强、最顶、最美4天皇降临 Yankey Girls 赛的开场演出。
Moves to the best light, put me in tight. Give me a taste, taste up in your eyes. Step to the left, take it back to the right. We can do it all night. Moves to the best light, put me in tight. Give me a taste, taste up in your eyes. Step to the left, take it back to the right. We can do it all night. 주변에서 점점 멀어지니까 Just you and me, 우리만의 순간. You're so wild. 심장이 There's something in the way that you move. Give me life, feeling it better in my chest. Oxygen that I connect, letting my hips to the rest. Give me life, feeling it better in my chest. 순간 hypnotized, yeah, there's something in the way that you move. I'm getting out of here. It's zucchini.
耶！再次最热烈的掌声送给我们最美丽、 最顶的 Yankey Girls 带来了精彩的开场表演。
紧接着，让我们欢迎台南台钢铃球员入场。8号林允杰，2号张志豪，13号谢从容，18号盖比，1号王绿翔，23号陈范博彦，15号林宇谦，7号崇义人，29号多比。先发名单：3号古毛维嘉，24号郭少杰，6号白萨，4号迪蒙，12号贝纳什。教练团总教练科纳，助理教练柯诗，助理教练祥恩，助理教练邱炳莲，体能训练师郭涵博，技术教练徐子轩，防护员黄奇俊，助理防护员杨俊祥，球队管理徐英哲。
好，接下来全场的球迷准备好了吗？先让我们看向两方大荧幕，先来一点尖叫声，怎么样？方舟起航。
The Ark was born to sail through chaos, to turn fear into strength, turn storms into glory. When we pull up the anchor, we will set sail once more. We never yield. We run. We rise. With every step and every shout, we fight to reclaim our glory.
Why they be down the boy? It's sleeping on me, this is perjury. You making nobody is hurting. You better be for the surgery. Killing it.
Thank you very much. This is our court. This is our groove.
Yankey Ark, are you ready? ，Let's welcome Yankey Ark！ 让我们用掌声欢迎我们的洋基球员。首先登场是 Number 4， 背号4号控球后卫江嘉乐。Number 9， 背号9号控球后卫庄朝胜。Number 15， 背号15号中锋林志伟。Number 21， 背号21号大前锋吕冠廷。 Number 27，背号27号小前锋张镇阳。Number 28，背号28号我们得分后卫陈玉瑞。Number 37，背号37号小前锋马克思。Number 66，背号66号中锋 Davis。Number 94，背号94号小前锋 George King。Now we get starting five。接下来介绍我们的先发选手，谁会来登上我们的方舟，一起来乘风破浪。第一位是我们 Number 1，背号1号控球后卫 Lauren Jackson。Number 7，背号7号大前锋阿拉萨。Number 13，背号13号得分后卫高伟伦。Number 49，背号49号中锋库萨斯。Number 0，背号0号小前锋叶维杰。总教练李义华，总经理钱伟成，助理教练蔡耀勋，助理教练 Yankey， 防护员徐浩、陈冠伦，体能训练师包俊兴，球队管理连威胜，球队翻译孙百灵。好，我们现在请双方球员场中握手之一。
好的，接下来我们要来进行媒体画面的捕捉。为了我们主场历史性的第一个主场周留下画面，我们这边要欢迎洋基工程篮球队的刘世元领队以及族人，还有跟我们今天首度全员合体的17位洋基女孩来进行大合照。那我们有请呢我们的Yankey Girls，以及呢我们的刘世元领队还有族人一起移驾到我们的场中。好的，那我们这边呢也一起呢看向我们前方的官方摄影机以及我们所有的媒体朋友。好，我们一起看一下前方。好，3、2、1，好的，谢谢，感谢所有的媒体朋友。接下来呢，要进行我们最后的热身时间。
I'm living a dream, but it's how everyone feels. We all unite with one feel, so let's wave.
Yeah, we on the street tonight. Lights glow, hearts ignite. Turn it up, let it rise. This is love on the city side. you walk right next to me. Got the whole block vibing in harmony. Bass hitting heavy while we ride the groove. Your smile got the rhythm making bodies move. Hands in the air when you swing that style. Street love blowing up for 1,000 miles. City lights on fire, we don't slow down. Every heartbeat flying off the ground. Let it pull us high like a downtown wire. Run with me into the night. Street love, we running through the midnight glow. Feeling every beat as the moment flow. Two hearts in a rush, so bold. We living fast, never growing old. Street love, turn it up, let the world shake. Moving left to right till the stars all break. When you look my way, it's a wave we make. Tonight, the city's ours to take. Wild with the tempo, fire in the breeze. Your touch hit quick like electricity. Skyscraper shadows dancing on your skin. Got me falling deeper every time you spin. Every corner that we hit got the rhythm alive. Passing all the crowds as we dip and dive. Your voice like a spark in the night's embrace. You and me, we taking over place by place. City lights on fire, we don't slow down. Every heartbeat flying off the ground. Let it pull us higher like a downtown wire. Run with me into the night. Street love, we running through the midnight glow. Feeling every beat as the moment flows. Two hearts in a rush, so bold. We living fast, never growing old. Street love, turn it up, let the world shake. Moving left to right till the stars all break. When you look my way, it's a wave we make. Tonight, the city's ours to take. Take my hand, let's fly. No stop signs tonight. From the pavement to the sky, we own this ride. Heartbeats sinking tight, glowing red and white. Your love is a street light, burning bright all night. Street love, we running through the midnight glow. Feeling every beat as the moment flows. Two hearts in a rush, so bold. We living fast, never growing old. On the street, just you and me. Let the whole world fade, set our spirit free. One last groove in the city we own. Street love, forever in the unknown. Street love.
You got all of me, every piece, every breath, every heartbeat. When you move, the whole world freeze. Girl, tonight it's just you and me. I don't need much, don't need proof. All I gotta give to you. Every time you pull me close, you already know. You already know. I was running around, mine too loud. Then you came.
好的，精彩对战要来正式展开之前，为您介绍本场是3位辛苦执法裁判老师。
Every flaw, yeah, you read me right. Stay every single night. No perfection, just you.
Group 的本场是主裁判员庞云汉 ，Umpire 1第一检察员尤浩平 ，Umpire 2第二检察员王立昌。
No doubts left inside my brain. Got all of me, every piece.
好了，现场所有的球迷朋友，相信大家在进场的时候都领到我们的这个拍拍扇。这个拍拍扇非常之好用，还没折起来的，大家赶快折起来。来，我现在盯着大家，左边、右边、上面、下面，左右邻居帮忙检查一下。来，这个手举高，让我看一下你们的拍拍扇在哪里。拍拍扇在哪里？好，这个东西等一下非常非常好用，不论进攻防守的时候都非常的好用。来，全部人拍声音，我听听看哦。我说拍，你们拍一下，听一下这个声音，拍。 没有，这样感觉比较像这样感觉比较像在打蚊子，不够大声。再一次拍，水哦拍，好，跟着节奏，等一下防守就拍2下 ，defense 拍2下，跟着音乐我们一起来。
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, seniors and youth. On the final game of the Plus League's 2025 calendar, we are at Hsinchu Municipal Gymnasium. The Yankey Arc will try again in clinching their first franchise victory, going up against the Tainan TSG Ghosthawks in town to play their league-leading third away game of the season in a small sample size. The Arc are coming off yesterday's home opener where the Pilots made it a show of their own, scoring 127 points for their 5th victory on the season. There's the current Plus League standings where the Pilots are by far and away the best team, with the Ghosthawks a distant second at 2 wins, 2 losses. The Arc, as we mentioned, are looking for their first victory. I'm Ryan Chen, thank you for tuning in. Tai Qingjing and former Plus League player Lin Liren will be on the call. 球迷朋友们，你找到了官方的英文转播。 要听中文的讲评，当然就按到中文的转播链接。谢谢你的收看 ，G Plus League YouTube， 帮我们按赞。For Xiaoli's very first Plus League broadcast, wearing a 3-piece suit, pretty fancy. The Arc. Number one thing on the list is to improve their team defense. In their real first game of their franchise against the Braves, allowed a Plus League record 133 points, and last night 127 to the Pilots, including 21 made 3-pointers. But that's off of the box score. The biggest thing is their first line defense against the basketball is poor, allowing a lot of dribble penetrations. In amongst the many problems, which their head coach Li Yihua mentioned in the post-game press conference, including thanking the fans for showing up to the team's very first game at home. The Ghosthawks on their other side actually had an up-and-down home opener last week in Tainan. They won against the Arc by 12, then lost by 20 to the Pilots. Back to Li Yihua's comments in the post game.
结果是不太好，但是我想说这是一个必经的过程，因为刚成立的球队，那今天基本上事实上是有机会追上，但是就是在那个10几分的时候，我们常常快有机会追上的时候，又是发生自己的失误，所以在整个失误的情况下，把自己的士气又打低下来。尤其今天的防守强度根本就不是不及格，整个不管是他们 pick and roll 或是 hand off 之后，第一拍就直接被挂到篮下去。那中锋协防也不是不协防，又被他们投进3分球。那事实上，我们今天球队后面打到后面，基本上就比较像 Jackson 跟 George King 2个人在单打独斗，这是我们比较不希望看到的。我们希望有团队的这些化学效应。我们刚刚在赛后讨论的时候，也希望就是说每一个球员能够做好自己的本分，然后把这一个球队的化学效应反映出来，那接下来球赛才会更好打。
To summarize, Yihua saying that the results were poor as part of the growth of a new team. They could have closed the gap, but turnovers sank them. Their defense was unacceptable, allowing a lot of penetration on pick and rolls and dribble handoffs, and not enough center help. Jackson and King, a lot of one-on-one offense that they didn't want. And after the game, they wanted all the players to internalize that they have a role to play on the team. Well, the Arc actually had a positive turnover to assist ratio in the first 2 games, but in game 3, 15 assists to 21 turnovers, 15 in the first half alone. Made the work for the Pilots a lot easier. The 3 officials for tonight, from left to right, will be Yo Haoping, Pang Yunhan, and 6-year Plus League referee Wang Lichang. The starting lineup, starting with the Ghosthawks, they'll be wearing their white jerseys. Grisionis, Guo Shaojie, Damon Brooks, Wang Weijia, and Mongolia's Bai Sa. And the same look for the Arc, where Kuksas, Warren Ye, Weijia, Alasang, Jackson, and Allen Galway Luan. The ARC are showing off their black kit, or I guess silver dark gray. The two Lithuanian bigs will jump as PLEAGUE going to the basket and forced into a miss. He also took the very first shot in the last time these two teams match up. Baisa with a lane. Deflected pass as Ghosthawks keeps it moving left open. His attempt is a little strong, and Damon Brooks in good positioning. Shoulder fade, and his push up, no, and Alasam with the board. Jackson was dealing with a hamstring injury last week against the Ghosthawks, so hardly any dribble penetration as he coaxes a foul by Groom all the way down. The Ghosthawks since 2022. The ball screen as Jackson to an open shooter, the quick trigger three, in and out as Ghosthawks spins on it and will get the roll for the first score of the night. Went backdoor, but Kumao, a tricky reverse with the English. Quickly tying things up. Jackson guarded by Baisa. They try to run offense. Ghosthawks is doubled, underhand shovels, and that one gets away. Good save by the former Steeler Galway Lewin. Midalgas Ghosthawks, the Lithuanian versus Benes Grisiones. As the ARC get back in front. Galway Lewin knocking down the three. And the ARC foul on the other end. Iverson set for the Ghosthawks as Grisiones with the left-handed dunk. I haven't seen that very much in Raul Corner's 2 years as the head coach in the Plus League. Good start. As you can't this 3 seasons ago, joining in part way as a rebounding foul against the Ghosthawks. Interesting looking driving kick, and part of the problem for the ARC is Ghosthawks' now dwindling mobility as opposed to his import of the year defensive prowess. Alasam loses the handle, and hold on. They're going to call a foul against the Ghosthawks. They're third as a team. Grisiones, 31 years young. And the fourth foul of the Ghosthawks. Time out of the sideline. Quick double team, Ghosthawks dribbling away, somehow staying in bounds. Galway Lewin gives another three a try, no. Ghosthawks, no. Alasam with the left, and so many offensive boards. That's the height advantage of the ARCs coming to play. All driving, kicking, Baisa left open as he steps out of bounds. Look, Alasam and Ghosthawks not getting two hands on the basketball. That certainly would help. Jackson's got a crease, goes up, and with a right-handed lay, it's a 5-point Arcs lead. Jamal tries to counter, he does. Looking the other way, Jackson wearing orange shoes this time as Alassane knocks it out of bounds. Curious, he was one of their leading scorers with a 15, then 18 points, and then last night held to 0 to Alassane. So with the score here at home. Isa cuts away. Now with Cruciones on the ball stream, back pass, stuck, putting it up, count it. That's 2 assists from Baisa to his import big. And the Arc are mixed up out that coverage. Jackson on the catch and shoot, so close. How about Ghosthawks finally getting a touch, and that's off the mark. Brooks quickly going up, he's hit. Saves the ball in bounds. And a loose ball foul, that's unlucky for the Ghosthawks. For Ghosthawks head coach Kona. You're going to see Brooks. Davis going out of bounds. There's a little bit more ball than I thought, as the Arc can't rush to the take these free throws. Last night, 7 points on a 3 of 9 shooting from the field. The first overall pick in the 2025 Plus League Amateur Draft. He's been aggressive, which is commendable. To find efficient, easy scoring opportunities. He's averaging almost 11 points on, you see a low field goal percentage. Away as Jamal on the flare screen, 3, no good. Alassane barely stays in bounds, as did Jackson. Jackson back top to Ghosthawks, made a couple threes last night and keeps it going. With a 6-point lead. Number 28, Chen Ray subbed into the game. Ghosthawks, he's not as familiar with as bodies go down. Damon Brooks is hit, stopping the action. That'll be our first break coming up. Ghosthawks. The big 7-footer now with 4 made threes on the season as the Arcs surge ahead.
幸运小球，这个小球是在中场的时候可以跟我们的杨基女孩组队玩游戏，谁想要？把手举起来！我来看一下哪边声音最大声，好不好？哪里最大声？哦，哇，这个 VIP 席的是不是？
越大，球就往哪里丢哦。
好，我来听一下哦，我有感觉到这边的热情在这里，我不知道我丢不丢得上去。
左边有没有声音？
左边的声音。
啊，再看女孩，再看女孩。
哦，后方是不是？太高了，丢不到。我们来照顾一下这边的朋友好了，因为这边没有女孩来。
Thank you for tuning into this Plus League broadcast. Your likes on the live stream are appreciated.
啊，对不起。
The newest team in the Plus League seeking their first victory. How about here at home before 2025 comes to a close?
好 ，AB 的球有送出去了吗？
These two teams played last weekend at National Tunggung University, home of the Ghosthawks. The Arc actually took a first quarter lead. It was a one possession difference at half, but the fourth quarter belonged to the Ghosthawks. Tobin Carberry with 10 points, Brooks with 8. Umar and Grishiones played the whole 12 minutes. That game was the only time this season the Arc were able to hold an opponent in one quarter to under 23 points, and that was 16 in that case. That tells you that their defense has not been effective enough, or mostly at all. The Ghosthawks, though, would be knocked down bad by the Pilots by 20 points the next night. Quincy Davis and George King have checked into the game. Over the top, Alice on deep positioning, help comes, King left open, his three is good. George King turned it up later in the game for 19 points and 7-19 shooting. Block pass as another foul by the Ghosthawks. There'll be more free throws. And if it's Baisa, he has now got 3 personal fouls. There you see the lazy help defense by the Ghosthawks. And a good find by Alasam. Baisa does have a good attitude that the Ghosthawks coaching staff likes, but he does get into foul trouble as the Ghosthawks make multiple personnel changes. Bill, number 23, former Brave, then a Steeler, and then Wang Yuxiang, former Brave, Steeler, and Kaixing Mars, and Tobin Carberry. Two misses. Brooks to Wang Yuxiang or Lewis. Not a lot of ball movement. To the handoff. Ooh, takes the 3 and knocks it down. He's tasked with guarding Jackson. Screen by Davis. Getting his first significant action yesterday as Brooks dribbling ahead, has a man to her right, fakes, and gets in for the lay-in. And the Arc quickly called timeout. A little run by the Ghosthawks have cut their deficit to 4. See, Jackson thought there was some contact there as Brooks took advantage, going coast to coast. Was the only import re-signed with the Ghosthawks as we peer into the Arc's timeout.
If you're here, open, pass, pass, don't too many dribble. Okay, Yankey, face to face, just cut, let them fall, easy. Oh.
That was the only first turnover by the Arc, and maybe already early signs that their offense going a little awry, and so Wanga addressing that. two newer members of the Ghosthawks, Wang Yuxiang and Chen Boyan, against the Pilots. Had a little bit more play time as they scored 11 and 15 points respectively. 7 of 3 for Wang Yuxiang or Lewis. 2 of 4 from three-point range for Chen Boyan. Wang Yuxiang was originally drafted by the Braves, but traded to the now defunct Kaohsiung Steelers, and Chen Boyan, after a couple years with the Braves, wasn't seeing a lot of playing time, and traded a package including the first overall pick, which turned into Baye. Now with the defunct Steelers, signed as a free agent. Alasang with control. Davis popping up for 3. His attempt is in. Quincy Davis has developed a three-point shot. Basketball fans certainly familiar with Davis's game, spending many years playing for Chinese Taipei, giving Xie Zongrong a lot of space as Brooks goes to the basket. Chen flares out for the 3. And Brooks is fouled. Mon Brooks is going to be battling Alasang pretty much all night. See Davis go to Yihua. Damon on the season averaging almost 10 rebounds per game. That is second on the Ghosthawks. Luciones in 2 games, averaging 11 boards. Brooks playing all 4 games, initially alongside Kenneth Farid in the Ghosthawks debut this season. Wayward and a long chase for the board. Skip pass, and too much arm action in the screen for Davis. And a look, tying up Xie Zongrong with that left arm chicken wing. Marbury now screening for Xie Zongrong as the ball gets away. And they maintain, actually reverse since a arcs ball. King now facing the basket, putting the moves on Chen Fan. 4 seconds left, forcing it up, and cashing in the jumper. King does love the mid-range. Marbury getting out of trouble. Wang Yuxiang fires away. Brooks another board, but ball on the deck. 8 minutes of this ball game that passes. Carver puts it up and 1. Maybe a little delayed of the call, but Ghosthawks get a bucket out of it. You see Chen Yurei hands to the midsection, and then King reaching in as well. Chen, one of the stronger and taller wings in the Plus League and in Taiwan basketball at 193 centimeters tall. Oh, the tough time with King on the block, listed at 198 centimeters. Inzue, who had his hands full with dealing with William Martino last night, on the block as the Ghosthawks now down by 5. Luciones back in. King driving, and a whistle comes. G09's help defense drew that whistle. Unfriendly basket tonight. King went to Brennan in Texas. Later on to Colorado. Was drafted by the Phoenix Suns in the 2018 NBA draft. Driving kick as Shizono fires the three. A big bounce and off of White. Carberry gave it a little touch. Seems like the Ghosthawks putting a committee of different defenders on Jackson. Galway driving, kicking. Quincy Davis has got a look, and he connects. 9-point lead for the Arc. Over to Shizono, and he answers right back. Jimmy has been working on that three ball. Not seen that much playing time this season after last year being paired with Brendan Fraser. And minutes as Doran Jackson walks into an open shot. Getting hot. Six points on 2 made threes. Good sign. Boosting the Ghosthawks scoring. They're under 2 minutes in the opening quarter. Jackson getting by one, floats it up, and good. 6 points for his night. Now the Ghosthawks can't really be happy about their defensive effort. Carberry dribbling up, taking the shot. It's going to be a long board. Getting it himself. This time missing short. Jonas picked up the dribble and floats it, almost falling out of bounds. Was Wang Yuxiang as forcing that layup. The Arc's biggest lead this season was only by 7 points, a couple of instances. Once against the Braves and once against the Ghosthawks. Fouled in the corner. That Jackson will get 3 tries at the line. Step back, that Chen was very close to blocking, but got to contest without fouling. Jackson in 3 games here in the Plus League, taking 22 free throws, hitting them at 77% coming into tonight. Including a perfect 8 for 8 last night. The Ghosthawks, most points allowed actually took place last game against the Pilots, where they allowed 38 first quarter points, going down by 17 at the end of the first period. Ghosthawks checks back in. Switches the screen. Carberry hesitates though, and now a tricky pass as Chen is stopped. Leads it away with the big block shot. Arts can extend on their lead as King probing. Not getting the assist, driving left and turns it over. Another look at leads it away. The offensive players gotta go to him. Good highlight for the film study on presumably Tuesday for the art. Marbury hits the three. Started the season with a hamstring injury that sidelined him for a couple of games. Made his debut at home. With some daylight, no. Just like that, Ghosthawks only down by 7 with a chance to cut down that lead even further. Aggressive defense, and the Ghosthawks all over the referees about contact not called. So 4 Ghosthawks on the far side of the half court. Mark had no fouls to take before bonus free throws, and so they're kind of curious if there was some exaggerating on the play. I think the word you hear often with basketball is embellishment. Carberry, though, gets the roll on the first attempt. Against the Arc last weekend, 14 points, 5 boards, 5 assists for number 29. Only 4.7 before the end of the first, as King drives in the air, puts it up, and it was short. The Arc here at home on an opening Sunday with a 34-29 lead against the Ghosthawks.
的大荧幕，用手机扫描 QR code 来加入我们的 PK 赛。挑战前20名呢，就有机会可以获得我们主场的限定好礼。那么排名成绩呢，会从现在计算到第3节结束前的3分钟来做结束。第3节结束的前3分钟会结束。那我们会在第3节结束时公布前20名的排名成绩在大荧幕当中。我们邀请呢现场所有的朋友们，赶紧拿起你的手机，一起扫描 QR code， 加入我们的挑战，跟着 Yankey R 一起航向梦想吧！
比赛的第2节，现在好朋友们，我们一起来帮洋基工程加一下，洋基加油！我们一起来，洋基工程篮球队。
Also on tonight's basketball agenda. An East Asia Super League game between the Taipei Full-On Braves against the Hong Kong Eastern in South Lawrence Stadium. I believe the tip-off is scheduled for 8 p.m. Ghosthawks with the first possession as Shi Zhonglo drives to Carberry, having made free throws and getting in some rhythm. Ghosthawks don't come away with points on their first possession. Warren to Kupsas with the help early. And an interception, Gumal reading the play with an easy lay-in. Pretty much all teams are doubling that Kupsas post-up, and the ARC have not figured out how to find the right outlet passes. PLEAGUE this time with some daylight, bingo. Stagger screen on the right side as it turns into Gumal with a catch and shoot three. Alasan with his 5th rebound of the game. They're looking at Kupsas' direction again. And 15 feet from the basket, get a foul out of the Ghosthawks. The key about countering those post double teams is who feeds the pass and who's on the top of the arc. Those are the places the center can look. Otherwise, you cut baseline double. Ball gets away, and Ghosthawks are working. Carberry working left. Hand off to Gumal, who dribbles it off his own shoe. 7 seconds left after the reset. Gumal. Carberry, pretty good rotation. His pull-up jumper is good. Just catching the arc in their scramble defense. Carberry with an early 10 and a hit against Jackson. CPBL pitcher Wang Weizong taking in the game. I believe we had outfielder Chen Wei yesterday, who also played on the Premier 12 Chinese Taipei team. So Alasan, after a quick break, is back in. Kupsas up close, takes some bumps, and floats in the shot. Not looking, and the ball goes out of bounds. Brooks and Gumal were out the screen for, is that Baisa? Well, only the final score matters, but the arc. Galway Lewin uses physicality to win. Against Chen, that would be impressive. Their longest lead was 16 minutes against the Braves. That was almost all in the first half of play. Driving kick, but PLEAGUE stopped Gumal initially, and out of Brooks on the catch and shoot, almost as a rebounding foul. I think we're going the other way. Actually, Galway Lewin kind of slipping more so by Chen Fan, as Crisiones with the 3rd personal foul. getting away, and they dive for it. Two Ghosthawks end up on the deck as a dump off, and Kupsas can't handle Warren's pass. Solid defense, but a foul as Baisa was in the amongst of the trees of the Arc Bigs. There's the initial stop. I think rightful no call. Lucky to get it back and then hit from behind by Kupsas. Like you got a clean shave between yesterday's game and tonight's matchup. Scotland overshoots the first free throw. Has not attempted many this season. 4 or 5 coming into tonight. Averages 10 points. Pretty efficient scoring considering he averages 20 minutes played per game this year. And rattles in the second. 2-1 full court pressure by the Ghosthawks as Jackson with some daylight with a runner, no. And so close to getting a board. I said pressure, but it's more like a 2-2-1 delay defense by the Ghosthawks. To get some stops, which they do. J countering baseline as Lucionis and Baisa on the two-man game. Was a good connection in the first quarter. Now Warren, misses the dunk. And that's 1 per game here at home that the Arc can't finish at the rim. On Brooks punishes them for 2. I just see a lot of awkward smiles on the courtside seats here in the building. Ray misses the mid-range, and that the 4th foul on Grisiones. Let's see what went wrong. Did not have a firm enough grip. What do you blame but yourself, youngster? Technical foul against head coach Korna. And that's also going to be the Arc shooting bonus free throws for the rest of the half. Sounds like, fresh into the game. Open shot. It was close. Made 3 threes last night. A little bit of a return to form, though. He had a couple possessions where he was hesitating big time. On the hedge. Put Brooks in the corner. He dribbles out of it. The tough layup attempt is missed. Arc trying to get back to a 3-possession lead as Jackson ties up Brooks. Getting the referee tied up before he could signal to the scorer's table. Get another look at Brooks hook onto Jackson's right wrist. And I think that's a right call. Now it could be true that the Arc are applying the same degree of physicality on the other side. The Ghosthawks not accepting the fact that the whistle does not feel the same. A clutching layup by Sa with the up and under. Definitely a candidate for a play of this week. Jackson, driving kick. Zanzian, how about from the other corner? Too much as Jackson throw it up again. In the open court. Ghosthawks trying to settle things down as Zanzian going under screens. Gumal with a crease. He's got the whistle. Opponents in college. Zanzian went to Zhenzi University. Gumal Weijia to Jianxing. Take a look at gapping, shooting the gap of 2 arc defenders. Taking a hit to the forehead as well. Gumal now up to 8 points as the arc lead is down to 4 points. Few missed threes have allowed this to happen. The arc now 6 for 16, which is an okay percentage, but they're missing their open shots. Tony Ray floats it up. I think it was supposed to be a pass. Open floor to attack by Sa. Not taking advantage as Asang late to the party, and Brooks no good from close. Now, despite with a chance to go on the attack, we have a stoppage. Another look at Gumal Weijia's swing of the hand, hitting Asang hard on the nose.
Hit on the face.
Not only on the nose, maybe in the eyes as well. There's the ARC general manager, also former general manager of the Ghosthawks, David Chinwei's head. King in, Fan in front of him. Skips it to Tanzania in the right corner, shoots it again. Davis, up fake, misses, and Xie Zhongrong, the more recent Chinese Taipei center, gets the board. Chen Fan, he goes with a reverse, and cruelly it rolls out. Looking for a basket, Jackson. Getting it back. King has got the much smaller Gumal as he's hit. And I think rightfully the Ghosthawks are inquiring about that last play. Take a look at King going up. There might be some contact on the elbow before. So that does not excuse the clean block shot. The follow through also hit King's face. We have not seen a score since 6:20 in the game where Gumal made his 2 free throws. Haven't had a basket since Baisan's up and under at 6:54. Thanks, Plus League website. Brooks keeps it alive. on the switch, up fake to Carberry. He's got a look and a glancing blow on the rim. King step back three, no. Davis a beat too slow to the board. Five-point gap as Carberry works left, puts it up for a miss as Brooks is swallowed up. He's fouled. Both teams have missed a few opportunities in this quarter. The quarter scoring is 11-11. The Ghosthawks 4 of 11 from the field. And the Arc, 3 of 14. Ghosthawks bring Gumont Wei Jen back in. On 6.7 rebounds. There's going to be a lot of rebounding all game, the way these two teams are shooting. Makes them both. Jackson splits the screen from 17 feet. That's in and out. Did the work to get open. Now the Ghosthawks a chance to tie, and Chen is hit on the shot. King's third personal. He miscommunicated on the switch into the landing space of Chen. Unfriendly rim. Trying to find his shot here with the Ghosthawks. Only 38% from 2, 31% from 3. That second number is even below the league average this year in the Plus League, which sits at 33.5 coming into tonight. Brooks off ball, battling with Koopsas. It will be Ark's free throws. Now Demont Brooks with 3 personal fouls. The Koopsas started inside move. Koopsas very close to a first half double-double, now with 10 points and 7 rebounds. And a holding foul foul against the Arcs. So I think that'll send Carberry to the line. Then suddenly has a bandage on his chin. Carberry from Hampton, Connecticut. Sinks 1 of 2. They're looking for a field goal. Haven't had one in a while. Over the top to Kupsas. Hesitates, then leaves it short. Jackson helping, now trying to recover as Chen. Getting a visit from Xie Zongrong, trying to save that one going out of bounds. So that's 3.5 minutes without a field goal. Over the top. And Carberry to the right. Gumal floats it up. It's got a chance and a finally streak-breaking a bucket for Gumal Weijia. Bad pass, and it is out of bounds. Can't touch it while laying out of bounds. And look at Gumal. Off-timing floater. Just enough against Kupsas. Jackson puts one on the deck. Over to Ling Ziwei, trying to take advantage, and he does not. Brooks over to Carberry, he goes up and under. So the Ghosthawks take the lead. And a counter, Jackson doing the same, and that will roll out of bounds. Beats away a pretty good shot blocker, passed up by Carberry's nice move. How about another one? And the Ghosthawks now with a 4-point lead, 2:10 left in the first half. Timeout by the Yankee Arcs as they have fallen behind here at home.
来，我们那个会的朋友们站起来，男生女生都可以，小朋友也可以，会的通通来。哦，有了，是我们的 Yankey Girls 撒娇舞，呀 ，Good， 我们再一次好不好？让大家一起学一下撒娇舞，好可爱哦。哦，呀，谢谢。有没有球迷朋友会的啊？也可以站起来秀一下哦。这个太 Q 太可爱了，怎么办？受不了了。你想要什么什么，通通都给你。有了有了，我们的球迷朋友们，有哦，可爱哦，手指头，嘟嘴嘟嘴，呀，妹妹妹妹，嘟嘴嘟
here toward the latter half of the second quarter. The TSG Ghosthawks going on a 11-2 run. Been a low-scoring second quarter for the ARC, 13 points. Let's see what they bring out of a timeout. And just like that, a turnover on the veteran Tony Ray. Not pressured on the wing. Song communicating with Tony Ray as Brooks passes it. No recovery on the defense as Chen is hit at the rim. The bad rotation by the rookie Yankey. He's supposed to be responsible to communicate his double team and then find somebody to guard instead of leaving that was King alone on a side. Alassan's third personal as Chen wet with the first free throw. After two, King wants isolation. Tough shot is another miss. On the switch now, Jamal passes away as Brooks gets it back. Alassan trying to avoid his fourth personal foul. George, pass by, can't make it. Rotation offense by the Ghosthawks. You see the field goal shooting. I don't really want to talk about it. Jackson driving left and does get a foul. Holding his head with two hands. Get another look at Jackson. The top of his head hits Gumal's elbow. Be given some time to recover and recuperate. And, Jackson tries to battle the stars in his eyes. He's the leading scorer for the ARC. 13 points. No made threes. And finally breaks his perfect free throw shooting. Now 7 for 8. Jamal quickly going and without contact gets the lay-in. 2 points for 1 point on the point guard dribble drive. Jackson with some daylight. How about the Kings catch and shoot? And finally, last shot for the Ghosthawks. Carberry attacking. 12 feet, Butter. Time will expire as the Ghosthawks have surged ahead thanks to a 26-14 second quarter. Time for us to step aside and digest the first half action. Ghosthawks versus ARC here from Hsinchu.
习呢，就是你传我投的中场游戏。我们有2位幸运球迷，刚刚有接到橘色小球的朋友，请来到前方，要跟我们的洋基女孩呢来携手合作。待会呢，在我们的篮下，然后罚球线以及3分线投球限时1分钟。如果1分钟之内呢，任何一方3球全进，比赛就结束，就算获胜。那时间到，如果没有3球全进，就是以进的球多的人算胜利啦。那进相同球数就算平手喽。来，两边准备好了吗？
准备好，我们那边对方派出的是西美。
You can follow along with the statistics of the game at PLEAGUEofficial.com/game/670 for this particular game on hand. As we look inside of Hsinchu Municipal Gymnasium, the home of the new franchise in the Plus League. Got a little halftime shooting game on the 2 baskets going on. As for the basketball in the first half, we have the team statistics: points, field goal shooting, 3-point shooting, rebounds, assists, and turnovers. From top to bottom, the good news for the Arc, despite being down, only 6 turnovers in the first half of action after having 15 in the first half last night, giving the Pilots many more possessions, many more shots. In this game, the Ghosthawks have also fallen victim to their own poor shooting, but have a few more rebounds to give themselves some second chance opportunities and delay the Arc from going on the fast break. Looking at the highlights from the first half of action, one thing that stands out to me is the Ghosthawks have only a 21% three-point shooting percentage, but from 2-point range, 15 of 23 in particular. The 2 guys hurting them the most: Tobin Carberry, 5 for 6 from 2. Kumal Weijia, 5 for 5 from 2-point range there. Jab steps, ball fakes, easily creating driving lanes that they can exploit, and the Arc have not been good enough on the defensive front line, and it's really showing in a game like this. Meanwhile, on the other side of the floor, the offense not playing together, as Li Yingguang was saying, Li Yihua, excuse me, formerly Li Yingguang, not creating infinite advantages, as only 18 free throws considering how long they were shooting in the bonus, or with the Ghosthawks 5 team fouls, could be taking advantage of that more often. They do not currently have many local scorers as standout scorers, but we'll get to that in the next segment after this.
시간 비웃어라 걸 좋으니까 이제
洋基女孩，我是尹乐，我是菲菲。今天呢，我跟菲菲要来大家逛我们的商品部啦。来，给大家看一下，我们后面这个就是大家很喜欢的女孩卡。然后女孩卡这边呢，我们是准备全部都是闪卡哦，而且我们女孩每个人都有各亲签20张小卡，希望大家都可以抽中我们的亲签小卡。好，再来是什么嘞，菲菲？
好，换我。再来是我们的吉祥物的 T 恤，约克，有小朋友的，不同颜色，
还有蓝色跟白色。
对，还有大人的，对。然后你看背面，是不是超级可爱的约克？好，来换下一个。除了有短袖 T 恤以外，还有我们的帽 T， 洋基的帽 T。
天气很适合穿这个哎，
对不对？现在天气冷，非常适合穿帽 T， 赶快来买。好，来，再来最后是我们的球衣，我看一下，跟我们穿一样的同款球衣，然后它可以客制化，有球员的名字跟背号，跟我们一样的。赶快来买，还有小朋友的哦，是不是超级可爱？
耶！再来是我们的女孩应援商品，有我们的应援巾，还有抱枕。来，菲菲来展示一下你的应援巾。哇，是跟我们一样是那种 Tiffany 绿的颜色，很美，很像那种美人鱼的颜色。还有我的应援巾，大家买了吗？赶快买起来，把它扫空。所以大家来我们球场一定要记得逛逛我们的商品部哦。对，还有抱枕，然后我们抱枕是跟我们闪卡做的很像，就是闪闪发亮的，很美。希望都可以在那个球场上看到大家举起我们的抱枕还有应援巾哦。那我们球场见啦！
a few moments before the start of the second half here in game number 9 of the Plus League regular season. The Yankee Arc are looking for some scoring from their local players, as 17 of 51 is only 33%. Well, Ye Weijie against Justin Lu Junxiang, we have a Night King versus a Leaf King. That's Ye Weijie's surname. And Justin's proclivities for being a very high scorer after the 7 p.m. strike of the clock. 16 points, 4 assists, 7 of 15 for Justin. The 7 points, 3 of 9 shooting for Warren Ye.
这次的比赛也让我们球队还有我自己可以了解到跟对方的差距，还有哪些地方可以做加强跟进步。然后毕竟第一年踏入到这个舞台，然后能遇到这样的对手，其实也蛮不容易的。我觉得今天这样子算得到一个很好的教训，包括个人啊、球队也好。我觉得我们还是会把头抬起来，继续往前走，然后吸取他们给我们的养分，这样。
He was just sharing that now they know what the gap is between them and the best team in the Plus League, and a lot to learn from an individual and a team perspective. Ye Weijie so far tonight, 5 points on 104 shooting. Mentioned Alasang has only taken 1 shot, has 8 rebounds, but he's been frustrated out there, and he also took that hit to the face. Not called by the referees. Lin Ziwei 0 for 1. Zhang Zhenyang, Chen Yurui, 2 former pilots, 0 for 5 combined. So they did have some open looks. Gao Weilun, 2 for 4 though for 5 points, as over the top pass, fancy. There's Alasang who misses short, got his own board. A shoulder bump, a miss again, as the Arc's height advantage coming to play. Warren, catch and shoot, open 3, still a no. These are, we were told, very brand new baskets, and maybe they're finally stiffening up after last night's cold weather. Ghosthawks with all night to shoot. Out from the wing this time as Gumal. And another sideline out of bounds as Baisa and Gao Weilun run into each other. Jackson had 13 points, 3 of 10 from the field. They're looking Kupsas's way. This time the help defender right there. Gao Weilun, he's hit. Gumal Weijia's 3rd personal. Will be free throws. Gao Weilun, I believe, was undrafted in the 2024 Plus League draft, but played his way on to some rotation minutes for Choda's own Steelers. Ended up the season with 15 minutes per game, 4.5 points. Now with a new club, actually starting a 3rd game as Gumal hits the deck and is called for traveling. Start far away as A 1-3-1 set by the Art. P.LEAGUE just driving into traffic. And lucky that the Ghosthawks hit it out of bounds. Whereas the bench disagreeing with that call. Another chance. Dangerous pass. Underneath the Kupsas for the easy deuce. One possession game. While using the Bruciona screen, but forced into a miss on the layup. Jackson splitting the defense. Kick out to Warren. This catch and shoot three wayward. And Kupsas, look out, falls over as he makes the layup. I think the referees are gonna give a flop warning. There was the previous lay-in. And Galway-Lund is given the flop warning. A little bit of an arc run as the Ghosthawks are the first to make substitutions. Chen and Wang Yuxiang jumping at the ball, leaving a man open. And the Arc again embarrassed themselves with their defensive rotations. The third quarter in particular, they're going for steals and leaving Pilots wide open and making those open threes more available. Jackson's three is short as Brooks will start a break. Simpson on the right, taking on Jackson, and a block as Damon Brooks, a follow-up put back with the foul. Everybody will take a beat to recover as on the play, Alasang collecting his fourth foul. And a look at Jackson, good stop. You see Alasang kind of go through Damon Brooks to try to block from behind. There's the right hand and there was the body bump. Brooks out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Makes it a 7-point game. Awesome, he's fouled. Trying to find his first points on the night. There you see all the hits to the hand or maybe a touch of the basketball. Loud clank, too deep. No for 2 shots, and it looks like Kupsas. It looked like Kupsas hit it out of bounds, but corner obliged with a challenge. Oh, now he will. It's pretty obvious to me that big Kupsas at 216 centimeters or 7'1" hit that one out of bounds. Here's an arm hook by Ghosthawks that the referee let him get away with. They're getting looks at home. Attempt to put it on Grusiones from this angle. Touches the outside part of Ghosthawks' hand. I believe they changed the call, but they have been wrong on the air before when it comes to these IRS reviews. He's deliberating for a long time on what we thought was a pretty obvious call. They finally get it right. Ghosthawks utilizing his taller height to hit that one out of bounds. Ghosthawks is running Chen for a deep touch quite often. Now it's on Brooks. Uncontested with the push shot. Jackson, crossover. They're looking for Ghosthawks. As Warren from 23 feet. The game is just getting harder and harder for the youngster. Down low, and Chen blows it. Using a 9-point deficit, Jackson runs into the defense. No call. Both get back up. Jackson off balance. Alasong is stopped. How about an open in the corner, and the business has been closed until Ghosthawks bonus on the putback. Now we're utilizing the extra zoom in from those replays. Now 17-7 on the night. Brooks guarded by Alasan Juice with no foul. The help comes, tough fadeaway. It's going to be off the mark. Jackson putting it up and in. Beat his man and the help defender. As the arc inch closer. Kumal sidestepping three is going to roll off. Jackson feeling the rhythm. The arc has not made a three in this quarter, 0 for 5. Go a long way to their comeback. Kumal no-look pass. Grusiones might have been hit on that shot. No call. Two Lithuanian bigs battle it out. Ghosthawks going to the right hand. Doesn't really have a baseline move to speak of. Jamal, a fancy dribble and a holding foul from behind. Finally, stoppage in play as the two teams will take a break. The Ghosthawks maintaining a lead, 65-61.
好，现在要连线，来 PK 一下。
好，我们的荧幕上，我们2位哇，大学生在 battle， 哦，这位我们漂亮的美眉球迷一起 battle 一下。哦，这个很厉害哦，这个平台有在跳哦，帅！哇，这个感觉上很像本身就是啦啦队，而且平常就很爱跳。对的，大家来点掌声，到底是谁battle获胜呢？呜呼！呀！继续！哇，这个应该是有去看演唱会的，太厉害了！掌声，获得掌声，对啦。
那进入比赛，等一下继续来为。
Coming into tonight, the Arc, the P.LEAGUE historic worst defense. And we can do it by some advanced numbers. As Carberry jump pass, left open, 3 on the way, and gentle as a feather. They've allowed the Arcs a 57.5 effective field goal percentage, which is giving a little bit more credit to three-pointers because 3 points more than 2 off the foot and out of bounds. The next lowest team is this year's Braves at 52.7%. That's a nearly 5% difference to the next worst team. And again, we are only 3 games into the Arcs team history. So on one hand, you could say room for improvement. On the other hand, you could say worried if the other teams figure them out. They also don't cause a lot of turnovers. 10.7 cause per game would be the +league low as well for a team. Quincy Davis in, aims at the 3 and hits. The Arcs getting a boost from their bench. Quincy Davis now 3 for 3 beyond the arc. Oh, I see what I did there. Underneath, and a foul by Alasang. Trying to pressure the ball. His 5th personal, but I don't think the Arc have great options on the bench. He'll stay in. Finally elect to make a substitution. You see bumping into Carberry on the pass. Now it's King's turn. Carberry skip pass. Tenfan, time running out, almost. Davis having made 3, how about a 4th? No cigar. Jackson trying to break the streak though. Ghosthawks 6 for 24 from three-point range. It's kind of a saving grace for the ARC. Now falling to 30%, 8 for 27. Floppy, Brooks. Early hole by Lin Ziwei. Didn't have any interest in defending there. And a look at Lin Ziwei reaching in with that left arm, and it looks like Brooks is more or less continuing the connection. So I think a common foul, at least just based on what I saw with the hands, is appropriate, because Brooks engages that defender's hand and turns around. I assume a personal foul is a proper adjudication of the contact that was made. I don't think this would be a great challenge call, as it is allowed in the rule books. But a specialty foul can be challenged for if the coach deems might be a chance at an upgrade. And a corner has done that before. Arc with 14 fouls. Starting a move, the step back, deep one, swirls out. Brooks gives him another chance. He's fouled, and free throws coming up. Lin Ziwei called again. Brooks 5 for 7 tonight, already a double-double. 13 points, 14 boards. Those two numbers up. 8 of his rebounds on the offensive end. Major problems for the Arcs. Perfect on 2 attempts. It's a 6-point game. Shoves it over to King, driving baseline, and coughs it up. Numbers for the Ghosthawks. Carberry launches, short, and bad pass. King back in the picture, gets himself a steal. Ghosthawks switching, and Quincy Davis guarded by Wang Yuxiang. The pass doesn't come. Pull 3 by Jackson, and finally, here in the third quarter, the Arc get another 3 after Quincy Davis. Brooks attacking, spinning into a crease, and looks like some contact with Lin Ziwei, and fouls on the defense. Getting a look at Chen Fan, just back up. Too much. Jackson now 1 for 5 from 3-point range. for 7 from 3. So it's not like he's found some success here at home. It's the first time for the Arcs to play here in their own building. Brooks steadily adding to his total. We'll finally get a break. 4 personal fouls. Lucionis will take his place, and it's a 5-point game, but the Arc seemingly have lost a lot of momentum. Jackson, step back too short. Driving kick, and a bad pass by Shiatono. Nobody there. Trouble. The deflection. Ethan Storm fresh in the game. Up to Carberry. And the fast break lay-in. 74-67. Only a 7-point game, but the Arc have been silenced on the offensive end. You see King just run into this double team willy-nilly. Good hands by Ethan, and then a effort to get the ball ahead. Reward himself with a assist, and Carberry smartly leaking ahead for the layup opportunity.
说让他传球，不然他全部都是他在罚球。好了，这样。
Two turnovers in the last stretch for the Arc, and the Ghosthawks have created a little bit of separation. Still a low offensive environment. Under 2 minutes here in the third. George hand off to Jackson, and a block by Lewis. Numbers for White, down court. Underneath, Jimmy's fouled, extra credit. Once again, the Arc calling a timeout. And a contested layup versus a fast break and one. I wonder if King was pushed to lose his balance, so. So the Arc will try again, this time with Kupsas in for King. Rolling downhill. He's just out of his reach. Now George banking and not banking in the three. The last quarter, Arcs only scored 17. This quarter, 16 points. Ghosthawks going down with a hit to the midsection. Jimmy can't get it to fall. Ghosthawks trying to find a spot on the floor. It's right down the middle as Jimmy gets another board. Ethan comes free, hits it. Once again, George getting confused as the low perimeter player defensively. Ghosthawks from the mid post. Twisting right-handed push shot, didn't have a chance. Already with a 12-point lead, Ghosthawks. Carberry with a tough leading floater as the third quarter clock will expire. The Ghosthawks battle to a 14-point lead heading into the fourth and final frame of this one here at the Yankee Arcs home opener weekend.
谢谢，再次谢谢最美、最香、最厉害的 Yankey Girls。接下来我们要抽出的5位幸运球迷可以获得我们优雅女神志玲姐姐2026年的签名桌历。待会呢，请抽到的球迷朋友可能凭票根在服务台来做领取，注意一下票根的收值连号码00301138SB。第二位，恭喜到的是00301278SB，00301278SB。接下来恭喜7467367IW，7467367IW。接下来第4位恭喜到的是3410825IY，3410825IY。最后一位恭喜到的是720181889IW，720181889IW，请记得到服务台呢来领取你的奖项，志玲姐姐2026年的桌历。那接下来我们要来公布的就是我们方中红旗 PK 赛的前20名，可以大荧幕秀出来，就是在我们的官方 Instagram 的信封上面也会公布，欢迎大家呢可以前往确认并且到服务台领奖。
Check out the P.LEAGUE English Instagram account at P.LEAGUE_EN as York, the mascot for the Arc, with a much smaller paws than that shoe would fit. Ghosthawks open up to a double-digit lead and get another offensive rebound by Jimmy. Game and it rushes out of bounds. Jonas had a chance. Not a lot of ball movement as Jackson goes left. 12 feet, gets it off the window. The biggest comeback this season was the Pilots against the Braves on December 11th. That was a 13-point Braves' biggest lead in the game. With another three. Hit one in the right corner and in the second half. Keep on punching those in. Northern California, speaking of Northern California, I believe Jeremy Lin had his kind of more retirement events the press conference and attending a ball game here in Taiwan as Jackson counters. Ye back in, trying to stick with Carberry. Back pass and a foul. Jackson in help. In for Wang Yuxiao. Aimed right and a missed right. The highest plus minus in this game belongs to Xie Zonglong, who across quarters has grabbed 3 offensive rebounds as an overcorrection and a miss left by Crisiones. Maybe a chance for the Arc to gain some momentum. Jackson fires up a 3 and drains it. Giving the crowd a jolt of energy. 9-point deficit for the Arc. Tangled up as Carberry left open for 3. Easy work. Pick and roll defense. And a mistake on the pass. Frustrations abound. Jimmy takes the bump, fighting through it and blocked. Ghosthawks ends up with the ball. Here comes the push by the Arc. Oh, a win block. Ghosthawks can't clean up the mess. Jackson on the long rebound, trying to do it himself. Stopped by the Ghosthawks. They survive. Chiazomo just lays it in with the one hand, and Ghosthawks will earn himself a technical foul, showing off his frustrations with himself. Galway did pretty good to make the first defender miss, force a help. And then Ghosthawks, it's not the first time he's missed a bunny in this game. Carberry now pushes his total up to 28 on the night. To a 15-point lead. The high this season was by Damon Brooks is 36 points. Ghosthawks now wants a challenge, though he was the one that flew in. The referees will grant this challenge. Maybe it's also a referee's unit. That certainly is a lot closer than the other play that was challenged.
好，经过 IRS 检视后，洋基队的球权。
我们要继续挑战整个，我相信没有错。
Successful challenge. Defense as PLEAGUE launches. Ethan taking a quick three. So it'll be a 2 for 3. The Arc have only made one substitution as Jackson starts to drive. He's fouled. Almost 4th personal. A hit to Jackson's hip, so Briciones was in there too. But there's some substitutions. Yihua, the head coach, did say yesterday at halftime that they have shorter stints. Heated exchange. Corner convinced of an offensive foul. Trying to sneak a pass, and off of Lin Ziwei. It was a tight window. A lot of ball game left. Brooks, baseline move, is stopped. Fires a 3 and buries it. Up to 29 points. 4 for 12 from the beyond the 3-point range. I guess 3-point range. Battling to keep his team alive here. Tenfan left open. His 3 is a quick response. Defense lost on the back pick going to the basket. And make it 2 in a row. Everybody waving for the Tenfan and Kumao, collegiate teammates. Get past Damon Brooks with an open look and easy. Putting it down and perhaps putting the Yankee arc down. A 18-point lead as it looks like the arc are hitting some rough waters here on Sunday night.
我们一个美丽的背影，赶快转身一下。任何一位洋基女孩转个身，看会不会发现你？哦，这个是在撒娇吗？这个脸上的唇印到底是谁给你的？哦，这是我们现场的球迷朋友，很可爱哦。这个有可爱有可爱。好，这加上我们的撒娇舞的动作。哦 ，Hello， 这个是今天跟我们集合的牡丹妹。 kill 我 kill 我！哇，这是我们的夫人，夫人可爱起来真的是也是让人很喜欢呢。好，来，一起。
Well, the Ghosthawks want to be the best defensive team in the Plus League.
有这个可以。
How about 34 points, 17 points, 16 points, and 11 points for the ARC through the quarters 1 through 4 so far.
幸福的一位。好，我们这位妹妹也是非常的可爱哦。
Some of the faces in the crowd,
非常的漂亮，感觉上是啦啦队女神。
including our very enthusiastic courtside fan. Enthusiastic for the dance cam. I think it was a quarter ago. Quincy Davis and Koopsas together. Ghosthawks send Damon Brooks. As Koopsas shovel past to Davis, get some contact. Damplaya, no hesitation, and it will roll out. But Koopsas, the board, and Tony Reyes will start on a pick and roll, spent backwards, and agitated Brooks. Now laugh it off. There you see the reach that the referees let go and then a foul, and I think it's very justified the referees are unhappy with number 4. The fourth on Brooks. How about a 3 into a 2? Not bad. Who said stat padding for bigs only? Gumal easily passes up Jackson for the lay-in. Response, Jackson with a 3 right back at the 32 points. The individual scoring record this season for the ARC belongs to Jackson's 25 points. We have a player down. It's Phil on the floor. Him running into Quincy Davis and getting blindsided. Going to the basket. Scoops it, and Shizomo with a beautiful up fake and lay-in. Davis to the rack, no. And it's, to put it nicely, unfortunate that the ARC can't finish underneath the basket with their centers. Ghosthawks sitting at 100 points. Mal will get helped up by his collegiate teammate after a chance to take a look at Xie Zonglong being patient. A little bit of footwork goes a long way. Here's Wu Mao, 14 points, 5 boards, 4 assists on his night. To go. It'll take a miracle for the Arc. Chizong shows as Gupsas corner. And the whistle eventually comes. And it's Quincy Davis who's going to be called for the foul, and I think that's right. Get another look at the arm work. That could be the only contact, and if not, Carberry would have had the rebound anyway. So, but on a loose ball, Davis is just arguing a technicality. I think the referee pointed the wrong way. Shizono on the season, only taking 2 free throws in his 4 games played this season. Really had a diminished role compared to last season. Tonight, he'll stand out with 14 points, 8 rebounds. Gupsas moving with the basketball, and this time get it to fall. It's been a struggle night for him. He has 20 points, but he's missed a few bunnies. Brooks splashes at the high post. Jersey falling out, and it goes to the rack and good. Foul. Jackson was trying to put on the moves. Jackson continues to set the high for the Yankee Arc's individual scoring. I can't believe it. Last night was their 2 highest season scoring performances. Jackson and George, 25 and 19, respectively. Previously was 18 by Jackson on November 9th at Hooping Gymnasium. Continues in as Chen Boyan knocks down the 3. Gupsas rolls, takes the dribble. On a bad screen. Will be a turnover. Quirk has not played a lot this game. Just like that, taken out. Making his Arc debut is number 21, through Guanting, last year with the Ghosthawks, and in fact, with the Ghosthawks since 2022. Playing sparingly, he's guarding Chen. Now switched on to Carberry. They're going at the new guy. 6 seconds on the clock. Tobin floats it up, and he's hot. Another make from him. To a 30-piece tonight. Ying had it poked away. Now on the deck as Carberry will get himself another steal as well. No rest for the wary as Damon Brooks swings it around. Deep range. Bottoming another 3 as the Ghosthawks with their 13th of the night.
Hey, 注意，防守要压迫嘛。你现在不压迫，你随便被他过，那这边的人到底要不要帮？一帮他妈就空档了。你 pressure 让他不能看到，那他才可以帮嘛。啊，输没关系，士气要打起来啊。Even if we lose, we gotta have the right attitude. Come on. 哎 ，King 他不需要边路。King doesn't need to pick and roll. 就让他给球走掉。motion 走完。啊，来 go。
If the results hold, the Ghosthawks will move to 3 wins and 2 losses on their season, including 2 road wins. And 2 road wins by wide margins. They beat the Braves with only Damon Brooks, the lone import available, 112 to 76. Well, the Ghosthawks against the Arc. The Arc are 11 points better. Not much consolation as freshman they gave to Caleb to Davis. And another contested rebound going out of bounds. Number 15, Chen, or rookie for the Ghosthawks, is in. Underneath, Caleb to Tim. His 3, that is a brick. If you can build that house, Coops House is always gesturing. Not seeing them at all today. Number 2 backup point guard Zhang Zihao is running the show. Driving kick. Chin, no good. We're counting down the last minute of this one. Aggressive foul by Carberry, and Jerry Jie will check in. Well, stick around and hear from the victorious Ghosthawks. Or Qingjing, and first time Plus League commentator and former Plus League player Xiao Li will conduct the interview from their Mandarin broadcast booth next to mine. Brooks with a tough move and a lefty lay-in, taking the slip and slide. Faking and bouncing it off of Black. With the 16 seconds on the clock, that'll do it. So the search continues for the Yankee Arcs' first victory as a professional club. The Ghosthawks, being founded in 2021, have now moved squarely into second place with a above 500 winning percentage now. The Arc, not only did they not hold the Ghosthawks below 100 points, see a major drought of scoring in the second and third quarters. That really doomed them. Before we say goodbye to the Arc, they did get a standout performance from Jackson, 34 points. They also had Kupsas 20 points and 17 rebounds, though, for a over-towering center. Not as efficient. Over on the Ghosthawks side, 5 players scoring double digits, led by Tobin Carberry's 30 points. And there he is on the headset. Asked about the team's chemistry.
Yeah, we got a great group of guys. I think we're going to be better at the end of the season. Getting a lot of guys back after Kenneth Reed left. My injury. I wanted to say thanks to the coaching staff and the trainers for working extra to, get me back on the court. But we have a long way to go. We got to bring everybody back, Hao and Mao, still getting their feet under them, and just be a team. I don't know if it was a bounce back right away. Yeah, I'm still working on it. Still trying to get my feet under me. It was good to get some shots going today, but we have a great staff. Chen, he's been working extra hard getting me back. I want to say thanks to him, but we still have a long way to go. Thank you. Merry Christmas to everybody. Yep.
Thanks for Tobin Carberry for the post-game interview. He was with the Ghosthawks in the preseason, including their trip to Korea to have some different matchups, different looks, and different experiences as a club. He ends the night with 30 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. And a very key to the game, the Ghosthawks take care of the basketball. Only 10 turnovers, as we mentioned, the Arc don't really give themselves extra chances. The Arc do grab 26 offensive rebounds, but again, a low shooting percentage doomed them. We'll step aside for a break and provide our final thoughts after this.
提醒一下我们现场球迷朋友们，我们心愿便利贴的活动到7点半截止，请大家把握时间，谢谢。
The final score is the final game of the Plus League's 2025 part of the calendar. The Tainan TSG Ghosthawks with 114 points to the ARC's 89 points is the biggest lead of the game. Credit to the Ghosthawks fighting through the physicality in the first half. And some guys go through foul trouble, but their substitutes did not lose focus. In fact, gave them a big boost. 69 points from the Ghosthawks bench towers over the ARC's 24 points. There's the final combined team statistics. Points, field goal shooting, three-point shooting, rebounds, assists, and turnovers, despite the ARC not too far behind in the rebounding department. You see that assist number, playing a lot of one-on-one basketball, making it easier for the Ghosthawks to help each other and to rotate and ultimately come away with a basketball. 10 more field goals made, even on 6 less shots, taking close to the same number of three-pointers. Not shown is free throws, where there were a combined 57. Ooh, we had a lot of free throws. So the ARCs, the moral takeaway, keep searching, keep voyaging through the process. The next game on the Plus League calendar is Ghosthawks versus the Braves on January 3rd at 5 p.m. at Taipei Heping Gymnasium. The first of 3 games in 4 nights for the Braves, where their theme is a picnic theme. Later tonight, the Braves play Hong Kong Eastern in an East Asia Super League game. So I hope things went smoothly on the Mandarin broadcast for Ling Liren on the right and our very own Tai Jingjing from Formosa Television. I've been Ryan Chen, and we really appreciate your viewership. I'll say one more thing. Over this weekend, the ARC do have some very bright spots if you, well, I guess bright spots if you squint very hard. But they're playing the music. That's it for me. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.